Hi, I'm Steve Glenn with Green Shed Conversions. I'm going to talk a little bit about chargers today. It's one of my favorite subjects. Over the years, we've had a lot of different charging setups happen. Back in the 90s, we had something called the paddle charger, which was on the EV1 and the RAV4. Today, what's popular is called the J1772. This is what you see hanging out in public and everything else. I have mixed feelings about all this. When I started my electric car adventure, there was the paddle charger for the EV1, but mostly what we did is we made up our own, and this is out of a dryer outlet. I made it and I would take this part of the dryer outlet and mount it in the car. So you'd have that part in the gas tank, and you'd open up in your gas cap, and you'd open up your door and plug this guy in. This guy actually's got some wear on him. I liked these guys because they were heavy duty. They lasted longer. Of course, the other was something like this, and you get a special thing, receptacle that could fit in your gas cap. But as each new wave of electric cars comes along, we get something different. The one problem with this, of course, is this is only for electric cars. You're not going to be using this to plug in anything else. What was so wrong with our regular plugs? Why couldn't we use, a plug like this? An extension cord with an outlet like this on the end of the house, whatever it was. And we now can put an outlet like that on the end of our orange cord, and we can plug in our electric car. This is, though, saying all that, this is a nice, it's just something about it that's nice. When you plug it in, it's got a little button on the top that keeps the charger from coming on until that, or turns off the charger. When you hit that button like that, it automatically turns the charger off. Let the button up and the charger starts. Of course, you got to have a charger that has all this kind of information. That's what all these wires are about. This information that's got to be transferred from the car to the charger, that's a whole other world there. We got a new charger out that I'm really happy with, though, because getting that cord to talk to public charging was a problem, but now with the new Thunderstruck Motors EV charger control, this is pretty neat. This will talk to that your public charger or whatever. Myself, over the years, we kind of, at this point, we no longer have chargers in any of our personal vehicles here on the property. Everything that we do, we've moved away from charging off of 120, 240 AC, and basically we only charge from our solar panels. And I have a little gray Anderson connector here and a little switch. Switch the switch on, the relay comes on, and now the relay is controlled by either the BMS or whatnot, so that when the car or truck is filled up, that relay will open up and it will cut off the charging current. We have 3 registered electric vehicles on the property, and we're charging them all from our solar array there. And we're working on trying to get that to pump a little electricity back into the house. So that's our charger thing. Now, what we had before was back in the 90s and whatnot for people doing conversions, was this very nice little plug like this. Very common, not expensive, no super intelligence has to go into that. It's no different than plugging in your vacuum cleaner or anything else. So that's my little take on chargers at the moment.